are you? So great to be with you on this Monday afternoon. My name is Karen. If you haven't been here with me before, welcome. It's great to have you here and joining me. Today, I want to talk about 4 tips to help empower the female entrepreneur. And the thing is, as females, you know, there's still a massive gap between female entrepreneurs and males. And I think we are bridging the gap, but we've still got a long way to go. So I want to give you 4 tips today. And if you hang to the end, you can reach out. I've got another 6 tips that I can share with you. And you just need to reach out for me and I'd be happy to give them, share them with you. Now, I found these tips online myself because for me, seeing women succeed is the best thing ever. We are so amazing. You know, yesterday we got to celebrate Mother's Day, and there are so many mums who are entrepreneurs in their own right, and then they have their children, and, you know, we try and juggle all the balls in the air, and it can be difficult, right? So I want to give 4 tips. Maybe you're already in business, or maybe you want to go back to business. Maybe you're looking to start a business, and doesn't have to be as scary as it seems. So my first tip, where's my notes? Okay, my first tip is don't be afraid to fail. You know, I think if we go back to having a look at when babies learn to walk. So as they become a toddler and they learn to walk, they fall down a ridiculous amount of times. And so we could look at that as a failure, but it's actually how we learn. So when we fall down, when you notice a toddler, the next thing they want to do is get back up straight away, right? And it's the same in business. You're going to have some I don't really want to say failures, but you know, you want to have those lessons and fail forward. So the lessons teach you so that you can succeed bigger and better as you continue to progress. So it's really important that you're not afraid to make those mistakes, or you're not afraid to learn. Lean into those times where it can really help you become the best version of yourself as you get out of your comfort zone. The more you stay in your comfort zone, the more you're not going to grow. So you know, we know what we know, and as we get into something new, particularly as we build a business, it's so important that we understand that we're going to have some new learnings, we're going to have some new challenges and some new obstacles, we're going to have some lessons, and it's just about you know, failing forward. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to get some feedback. Now, who do we get feedback from? Well, it could be your spouse, it could be your clients and your customers, it could be from other mentors, it could be from you know, other people within your industry, if you like, competitors. However, getting feedback and making sure we put the ego in the back pocket, getting feedback from people is so key to be able to keep that open mind and be able to expand so that you can step into your greatness. So that's the second one. The third one is to keep learning. Now, this blew my mind when I went and had a look for this information. Did you know that the average CEO, so some are going to have more, some are going to have less, so this is the average CEO reads 60 books a year. That's 5 books a month. Like, that's incredible. And so I know I need to up my learning for sure. And there's one way to do that, where you can really get them in quickly. And a mentor of mine does that, Ray. He listens to audiobooks, and he listens to, you know, if he's doing some audio stuff, he listens to it on, you know, double speed. Now, I can do that with some people. Some people I can't, because they already talk fast. Like myself, I talk fast. So but yeah, you want to keep learning. You want to keep investing into yourself so that you can become the master of what you're doing. And so the other thing with learning is it just opens up new avenues for you. So make sure that you know, you are dialing into the things that are serving you to bring yourself and your business forward. And then the fourth thing, which I think is incredibly difficult for women, is we need to ask for help. You know, the judgment that sits inside of us that we've got it all handled, I'm right, I'm all good, you know, but we need to ask for help. And it may be help in different areas of your business. It may be help in areas where, let's say you want some financial help. Maybe you don't know how a business should work financially, well, then you want to ask for some business help. You want to get some coaching in that area. Maybe it's some coaching in the specific niche that you're in. Well, maybe you need a coach to help you guide through step by step. It doesn't matter what journey we're on. We all need a coach of some sort. And maybe there's multiple coaches. If you're in a spiritual journey, you might need a spiritual coach. But everybody, to achieve their very best, needs a coach. Now, I say this because, as someone who helps women step into their greatness and really work with their fitness, their nutrition, they can achieve certain things on their own, and it got them to where they got. My job and your job is to take them where they can go, but they don't see themselves going there because either it hurts too much, they don't want to extend themselves, they don't want to push themselves, they just need that gentle nudge. And as women, we're such great nurturers to be able to help make that happen. So definitely ask for what you need. And as a woman, we really want to get rid of that judgment. Brené Brown is someone who I absolutely love, and I follow and I read all her books. If you haven't heard of her, definitely check her out. She is amazing. And she always says, you don't want to take criticism from someone else who's not in the arena with you. So what that means is that you don't want to take that criticism from someone just because they're a negative Nelly. You want to take that constructive criticism from someone who's been where you are going or where you are right now. So be very mindful of who you're taking your information from and who you're seeking to give you the right advice. And along the way, you can start to mold all this information to become the best person and the best version of yourself, and then put your impact into the world. So my 4 tips, I'll just recap them for you. First of all, don't be afraid to fail. I'm not even sure who says it, but someone says, I'd rather risk everything and lose than stay in something and win, but I hate it. And it's so true. We are on this earth for such a short period of time. You are unique, and the world needs your greatness and your uniqueness. So don't be afraid to fail. The second one, get some feedback. Get some feedback from those mentors, colleagues, from your clients. They will give you great, honest feedback. Number 3, keep learning. Invest into yourself to become the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. And number 4, ask for what you need. And as women, we need to get way better at that, So, and even this goes into your life, right? Even with your spouses, if you're I know for myself, sometimes I think, I've been married for 27 years. My husband should be able to read my mind, and I don't say something. And then he's like, well, I didn't know. And I'm like, oh, how did you not know? I don't know if you can feel me on that. I can't be the only one, right? So, we really need to ask for what we need. So they're my 4 tips for today. I do have 6 more tips that I'd be happy to share with you. Just send me a message. I'd be happy to send them across to you, and the information that I found, on online today. So thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. You're valued, and you've got this. See you soon.